Wayne, America.
and Saint Sue Marie.
Almost
Then,
delivered a kid in Wayne, America.
oh, okay. You're right. So last year you drive on your own from Augustana
Yep.
or Sioux Falls College.
Yep.
Augustana from Sioux Falls to Wayne, Nebraska, probably a 2-hour drive, right? So the team goes ahead. Saul's got other obligations. It's storming. It's a winter, essentially blizzard. It's a winter advisory. Is this true?
This is all true so far.
So, folks, as you get to Wayne, Wayne's only about how many thousand people population?
They say 5,000. I'd like to count them.
Yeah. Okay. So eventually you get onto what would be not a county road, but a state highway, which is 2 lanes thin. And usually if you look at the way they set it up in the 1770s, about every 1780s, also 1870s too, about every 20 miles you have a town. So you've got a lot of desolate highway. True, Saul?
True. All true.
Saul is driving, managing his way, trying to get to his team to find another road win for the Northern State Wolves, number 2 in the country. Well, at that time, you were probably 4 or 5. All right. Could have won a national championship last year had COVID not there. But anyhow, on his way to win.
Through Northwest Missouri State, who hasn't lost a game in 2 years.
Okay, true. I'm just trying to brag you up.
I like it. I like what you're doing.
Yeah. But what happened, Saul, as you pull into what town before Wayne as you're pulling?
Well, I was 2 miles outside of Wakefield, Nebraska, which I'm sure your listeners are
actually some pretty good players out of Wakefield.
So anyways, we're at the point where I'm nowhere near a hotel, 30 miles either direction, and I've just got to keep going, and I can't see, and it's 20 miles below or 20 degrees below, wind's blowing out. I'm literally rolling down my window because I can't see out my windshield.
I've opened my car door.
Yeah, it was not safe, and I knew it wasn't safe, and I never meant to get in those conditions. And I've been up here before. It's not like I've never driven in winter, but I'm driving 100 yards and stopping, and I'm trying to get to this small town called Wakefield, which is 12 miles outside of Wayne. And I pull over just to try to get my bearings where I am on the road, which is an awful idea. If you ever get in that situation, please just punt. I don't know what you do. You can't pull over because of
be as safe as you can be.
You can't turn around. But there are headlights looking at me in the snowdrift. I stop because I have to stop, not because I'm trying to be some sort of good Samaritan. And there's people in the car. So I get out and I'm still in my suit from after the game. And I go up to the car, knock on the window.
Sweaty, now it's cold.
Well, I don't sweat as much.
Dried off. You've dried off.
I don't sweat as much as you. I'm pretty cool.
He doesn't work as hard as I do.
I put in more steps than you. That's a whole other deal. Anyway, knock on the window, and the lady says, how you doing? I said, you might want to get in my car because you're not getting out of that right now. I haven't seen.
They're in a bank, a snowbank.
Yeah, I haven't seen a car in an hour, let alone a tow truck. Let's just get to the next town. So she piles out, and 2 other people pile out, and I didn't know it.
So how many?
3
total.
Well, almost 4.
Whoa.
Almost 4.
Okay.
We get in my car, and it's the woman's mother, and
the woman would be
the woman. Well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
The woman's mother is sitting next to me, and she is not talking at this point. The person in back of me is having a severe asthma attack, and the other lady in the back seat says, "I'm in labor."
The sane one was in labor.
Yep. Yep. The only person's talking is in labor.
So she says,
"So
help me out, brother."
We get on 911 and call dispatch and say, "Hey, I'm 2 miles outside of Wakefield, and there's no hospital in Wakefield. There's no."
Yeah, you're not delivering a kid in Wakefield unless it's
no.
Yeah.
But they say we'll send somebody out, but it is blown. I said, "Listen, I don't know if you can get out here or not. I'll try to make my way in, but I don't know if we're going to be out here." And in the meantime, they stay on speakerphone, and I'm YouTubing how to deliver a baby in my back seat.
Without rubber gloves.
Well, I've got I first thing I did is inventory. You get a wet nap. I had a wet nap and a spork. And the wet nap is good. I don't know if the spork's good. You need two sporks, I think.
Maybe you could work through the umbilical cord or something like that later.
Yeah, I was honestly at some point I thought about how I was going to have to reupholster my car, but God bless the Wakefield ER. They got out there and they got her into town, and baby Rose was born shortly after I left the area. So that was fortunate for all of us, because I am not the strong, brave type. I am squeamish. I was the last person. I asked my wife when I got home, if you're going to rank our family as to who should be in that situation, who should be in it, I rank behind our dog.